Aloha from the beautiful Hawaiian Islands. I'm Dick Allgire. I just had the most incredible conversation of my life with the most knowledgeable person that I've ever conversed with. This is an advertisement for our private site, unabashedly. I'm not going to apologize for it. This is a teaser. This is an advertisement. I just put up the full free remote viewing of Maria Orsic, and that was behind our paywall. We put that up because we wanted people to see that, so we hope you enjoyed that. But this is one that is not going to come up outside of the paywall. We call it, Where Did the Human Race Come From? This was a 2-hour conversation where we discussed why the solar system, and indeed the entire galaxy, is of an intelligent design. We talked about the fact that Venus was brought in and artificially implanted in the solar system to create a mechanism that would allow for life on Earth. We talked about the event that caused the scarring on Mars and how that affects life on Earth and how we got here. How many seedings of the human race have there been on Earth? And why the claims and the teachings of the so-called third density, that we're trapped in the third density, why that is a psyop and completely false. Other things we talked about in this amazing 2-hour conversation. If you're interested in how we got here, who runs this place, what the purpose of Earth is, and the entire untold history, we talked about the bloodlines that own and control the planet. We talked about the evolution of human beings and why evolution is changing, and humans in the future are going to have a triple helix DNA. Triple helix DNA. This is heavy, heavy stuff. We talked about the coming pole shift or pole shifts, and of course the decarbonization of the planet, what that means and how that's ongoing. We talked about constitutional law, canon law, and ecclesiastical law, the purpose of all of them, and who ultimately owns and controls all of the earthly realm. We talked about why you shouldn't waste time and energy thinking about so-called good guys or white hats that are attempting to wrest control from the so-called bad guys. That's just an entirely erroneous way of thinking about how things run and where things are going. This is an amazing conversation with a person that will not discuss these things in a public forum. It's got to be in a private setting. That's part of the rules of how this place works. Certain things can be discussed privately. So we have our private site. If you've just cashed out some cryptos or you're well off, this costs $100 to get this membership. You'll get more than this conversation for the $100 founder membership. You get all of our remote viewing. We've got thousands of videos up, hundreds of remote viewings. We've got a whole bunch of conversations just like this one. So if you're really curious and you want to understand who runs this place, how it was formed, what the purpose is, and where we're going, where did the human race come from? This amazing conversation is available today at our private site at the founder $100 level, futureforecastinggroup.com at the founder level. Now there are lower level tiers where if you just want to see remote viewing or you just want to see cryptocurrency analysis, you can get in there cheaper. But this top level, the founder level, we don't apologize for this. This is information that can only be disseminated in a private setting. We have this private setting, we can do it there, and that's the only place we're going to do it. People will complain about this, but that's just the way it is. It's an interesting conversation, it really is, and you'll get much, much more than that. Go give it a listen.